Hey, my name is Athena, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about Inkdeath by Cornelia Funke, book 3 in the Inkheart trilogy. And I see that this battery is also getting lower, so I've been rambling way too much today. You can hear my chicken. This is the third book in the trilogy. I buddy read this trilogy together with Laura from Let's Get Fictional. Link to her channel down below. Do give her a follow if you want. So this is a fantasy series, and this is the conclusion. This book was a lot darker in tone than the first two. And I really liked this conclusion. But I do have to give a warning, because the first book is a middle grade book. But this book is definitely not. So if you are thinking of reading this series with a child or giving it to a child, I just want to give that warning, because this one was very dark. Well, it's called Inkdeath. It doesn't read like a middle grade book. It felt more like an adult book. It is very long, very big. It's just over 700 pages. So I just want to give a warning if you're thinking of giving the series to a child to read or something. This third book, actually was written a bit later than the first two books. There's a bit of a time gap between them, and the author explains to that in the author's note in the beginning. So I definitely recommend reading that. The author's husband passed away just before the author finished this book, and that is, it says that in the author's note. And she says it didn't impact the story of the book, because she already had written the story sort of in her head, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's very sad. Well, I think if you like the first two books, you'll like this one as well. So this is fantasy. The first book, well, I would refer you to actually the videos of the first and the second book that I've made. So I've made a video talking about Inkheart, that's the first book, and a video on the second book, Inkspell. So please watch those if you haven't already. But yeah, so this series is about Maggie, and her father Mo is a bookbinder. He can read people out of books, characters out of books, sort of thing. And central to this trilogy is a book called Inkheart, written by an old man named Finoglio. And in the first book we meet some characters from Inkheart that are now in, let's say, our world. Well, this is obviously the third book, so you know, lots of stuff has happened, spoilers. There were some nice characters in here, also some I liked less, but that was the same in the other two books. I thought it was overall a nice conclusion to the trilogy. There were a couple of things that, so the ending like answered most questions and resolved most plot lines, but there were a couple of things that were kind of left unfinished, I felt. And so that was one of the things that, oh, my battery's low, that made it feel a bit, well, I would have liked to have those things wrapped up as well. So Laura and I were wondering, maybe the author was planning to write the spin-off series, but I haven't heard anything about that to my knowledge. But that was kind of a bit the idea. Maybe she wanted to leave that possibility. So there were a couple of things in here that we felt were a bit didn't quite seem right. But well, spoilers. So overall, I enjoyed this conclusion. I gave it 4.5 stars, or 9 out of 10. So yeah, I enjoyed reading this trilogy. Yeah, I should stop now because my battery is low, the second one. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!